Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. My name is Jan Roberts from South Africa, and I'm carrying on my series of self-care. I wasn't with you on Friday, and I attempted on Saturday as well, but thunder and lightning played its part in it, and it took out internet and so many other things. So I'm doing this today on Sunday, and I will carry on tomorrow again as well. But today I would like to talk about something very important. They're all important to me anyway, and I hope to you too. Another very important part of self-care is the real value of self-compassion, about compassion, but especially self-compassion. Now, I want to talk a little bit into what compassion is, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this afterwards as well, because you can get this, a whole value of compassion, and I'll tell you where you can get it and why. But first of all, one of the things that stood out for me is at the level of respect, all people are equal. And this has got something to do with compassion, but it's something my amazing partner Artie Moore always talks about in our diversity and inclusion training. And it is so true. We're all equal. But now we're talking into compassion, and there is so much to talk about, and so many people don't know the difference between empathy and feeling sorry for somebody. And there is a whole lot of things there. So I hopefully by the time I get through this, you'll have a better understanding about compassion. You have a better understanding about your own compassion, not only for other people but also for yourself, because I keep telling you self-care is so important. We cannot give what we haven't got, so it does not make sense that you have compassion for yourself as well. So if I talk a little bit about compassion and what it is, then hopefully that will help you to become part of your self-care. And for me, compassion is the ingredient needed to help others grow. It is an intrinsic part of our ability to truly connect at a deep level with every person we interact with. Now, I've always been able to connect with people personally, mostly at the superficial level though, and once I started to understand compassion better, especially because of what my partner wrote. Artie Moore is actually writing a book, The Compassionate Leader of Influence as well, which I already know will be a bestseller, and it will be certainly worth getting. But it really upped the way in the way I engaged with others, and at a totally different level. See, a compassionate person comprehends, connects, understands and accepts people for who they are and where they are at in their own journey. See, then they entice them to grow to the next level of excellence in their personal and business lives. They do this by adding value in every way to guide, support and share expertise and experiences to help that person in a meaningful way. In today's uncertain times, we have become more insular than ever before, whether we are forced into remaining at home or choosing some form of solitude. It is continuing to adversely affect our health and the health of our families. I think we realize that so much. So there is so much more needed. So to be able to connect with others in any way possible, and to do this from a point of compassion, we truly help everyone involved in the most amazing way. And we can start that in our own family home. So caring for people without judgment is sometimes a difficult thing to do. However, as a compassionate person, you choose to see the good in everyone. Now I know sometimes that's very difficult, but I said you choose. You don't always see it, but you can choose to see the good in everyone. And by practicing compassion, you are able to use your intuition to support others in achieving their goals, dreams and purpose in life. See, I hope you're getting this a little bit of a feel of compassion here, but compassionate people live a life of intention. They intentionally seek to use integrity in every aspect of their own lives in order to stay true and respectful to themselves first. Now remember, to themselves first. This allows them to inspire and impact others by standing up for their values, principles and beliefs. Now, so why compassion? I mean, that's already some of it, but why compassion? Now, if you can fully integrate integrity and all the other kind of values and principles and beliefs that are so dear to you, and implement it in your life, as well as helping others in their lives using compassion, you will start to feel so much better. Because is it not true that if you make somebody smile, if you do something for somebody else, how much better it makes you feel? And compassion is a powerful form of self-help and also caring for others. Showing compassion as a person does not mean, however, that you have to accept the way people treat you. It merely means that you do not allow their actions to define how you behave towards them in response. I didn't say how you react to people, how you behave. It does not allow you, it merely means, I'm just going to repeat that you do not allow their actions to define how you behave towards them in response. Now that's also something, because if you actually respond instead of react, and I can do a whole session about that as well, and maybe I will do, it also shows that you're in control, because when you respond, you do it from within. When you react, it's because of outside forces and quite often other people or circumstances. So that's very important. So acceptance is something that every person craves. By showing compassion and caring, we are all able to help many to heal from their invisible wounds and grow into the life that they truly deserve. And the reality is, they deserve the best, as you do. I am going to give you some of the benefits of practicing compassion. So if you practice compassion, you will experience some of these benefits, and that's very important. And I remember, self-compassion is important, but you can already see if you can experience these benefits by helping others, by guiding others, by being more compassionate to others, then it'll certainly help you too. First of all, it will build powerful lifelong relationships with your spouse, partner, family and colleagues as they experience the generosity of your compassion and thoughtfulness. That's amazing. The second one is, they will trust, respect and honor your word, knowing that you always have the best intentions in mind. Now, as I said, a lot of this comes from the value of compassion, which I'll tell a little bit more about, and that's from my partner who wrote this. But I really read through it several times, and I wondered, what can I keep out? And I'll put my own take on it in between here somewhere. But these benefits, I thought, what can I keep out? And I thought, I can't keep any of this out, so I'm going to give you these, but I'll tell you in a minute where you can get all of this. They will listen carefully to your ideas and wisdom on many subjects, whilst feeling free to comment and guide you too, with their own insights and their own suggestions. And people will be attracted to the reality and energy of who you are, and will welcome you into their personal and business life easily. How amazing would that be if people start welcoming you because you show them compassion? And as I said, you need to start at home, with yourself. I don't only mean with your family, but with yourself. And the fifth one there is, being a compassionate person of influence will allow you to impact many lives by speaking your truth, encouraging and inspiring others. Now, to me, that's wow, all of it. And I hope that gets you the power of compassion. And if you want to know more about the power of compassion, I'll tell you in a minute where to go. But there is also some simple steps, and I only took a few, but some simple steps to guide you on your journey of compassion. And one of them is make time for others. Then there is connect on a daily basis with people. Be authentic, that means be yourself. And then choose to guide and support others by making yourself approachable. So you can see Artie's already putting details in the comments box where you can download them. I'll repeat it in a minute, but she's already put in the comments in there where you can download the value of compassion, because we all know the saying, be the change you want to see in the world. Now, becoming more compassionate is a great way to start that. If you want to start that change, as it will not only positively affect others, it will have many health benefits to you as well. So I hope that makes some sense, that if you want to be that change, if you want to become more compassionate, you need to learn what compassion is all about, and also become more compassionate about yourself. Self-compassion is a big part of it. And today it's self-care, and that's why I wanted to talk about compassion, because it is so important. And that compassion, when Artie, my amazing partner in life and business, wrote this value of compassion, I read it, and this particular value has been instrumental in starting transformation of the beautiful country of Lebanon. So it's very powerful. It's changing lives all around the world already, and I'm sure it'll change yours too. So where can you get that value? Well, the value of compassion can be downloaded from Artimore's website, www.artimore.com, and she's already put it in the notice box as well, and also www.celebratinghumanityinternational.com. And apart from that, she's also written a poem about this. And, you know, keep an eye out for when that book comes out, The Compassionate Leader of Influence, because it will blow my socks away. I know already some of it, but I know it'll blow everybody away by the way that has been written, because if you've listened to her speak, it is amazing. So this is what I want to mention today. Become more compassionate towards others, but never forget, self-care starts at home. So begin and look after yourself, become more compassionate to yourself. If you like and share, like this video, like and share it with other people, because it is so important. And this is video number 15. All of them are available on the Key Leadership Facebook page. And like and share it with people, because I'm going to keep going. I was only going to do a couple of weeks, but there is so much more about this. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep sharing value with you, and hopefully it adds value to your life as it does to me. And I will, if there is any other area that you would like me to talk into about self-care, comment in the comments box. I will certainly do my best, because there is so much more to give, and I just want to make sure that we really start looking after ourselves first, because if we don't look after ourselves, we certainly can't look after others. Remember, as I said, you can't give what you haven't got, and if you want to be the change you want to see in the world, then begin at home. Take care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Take care.